about mobility of the hip and stretches and things that we can do. So I have a little laundry basket just turned upside down here, and I am going to use that. So I'm going to have my foot, I'm going to take it behind me just a little bit. All right, so my knees are together. I'm going to have that like a little brace for me. I'm going to tuck my hip under and slide it back just a little bit more. I'm going to keep my hip tucked under. So now I've been working this exercise, working this hip. Now I've got to stretch it. So I'm going to slide back and stretch at the same time. Woo! Getting a super amount of stretch through my quad, but also in my psoas. Keep my hip tucked under. If I'm back here, I'm not in it at all. So make sure you're under. I'm going to hold onto the wall, and I'm going to slide down a little bit further. Good. If you had an ottoman, that would be perfect. Now I've got carpeting, and this works perfectly with this little laundry basket tucking under. So I'm getting that really big stretch. Now on this other side, I'm going to show you a different way to get that same stretch. And most people do this, all right? So now most people do this like this. I'm going to turn this way. I'm not in that stretch at all. So I've got to tuck my hip under. Oh, yes. The minute I tuck my hip under, whew, I get into that quad stretch. But I don't get into my hip flexor as much. That's why adding this little bit of height really helps me. You could also use a chair. Okay, I've got to kind of be in the right place. I'm going to hop forward, but I've got to tuck under and slide back. Ooh, and now I get that stretch right where I want it. Remember, when you're doing your stretches, we want you to feel it so you know what you're stretching. Any questions, always send them to me, and I would be happy to answer anything. See Ponturo, Ponturo, at absolutepilatesupstairs.com, and tell me what kind of videos you want, and I'll make those. So remember, stretch your body, and as always, your body will thank you.